In our quest to explore every inch of this unbelievable country, we are back in bonnie Scotland. You've seen us drive the NC500 in our bus. We've travelled to the Outer Hebrides, lived on a boat in Edinburgh, walked with reindeer and tried some of Scotland's finest whiskies. Whenever we are here, we try and seek out the absolute best things to do to get the adrenaline pumping. Oh my god. But this time's a little bit different.
We're gonna buy a boat, yeah.
I'm a believer. Very nervous.
Now we can flush.
Absolutely.
Ready. Visit Scotland and Scottish canals have invited us here to do something that we've never done before. We will be traversing the Caledonian Canal. Is that normal?
Apparently you get out and walk your boat across.
The canal runs 60 miles from Inverness all the way to Fort William, and we'll be doing it in 3 different stages.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
With boots,
You're going in the bin.
on bikes,
I was promised an e-bike, Craig.
and on a boat.
How are they just giving us a boat?
Wish us luck. Grab the ropes.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Rope burn.
If either of you do fall in the water.
There was a small crash. I bloody love Scotland. We jumped on a short flight to Scotland with excitement in our bones and knickers up our bum. We'd never flown to Inverness before, and we were buzzing to be back in one of our favourite countries in the whole wide world.
Taxi.
To the Glenmore Hotel, please drive.
We just got upgraded as well.
What are you on about? I didn't bring that much stuff for 4 days. Whoa! How big it is! We can do cartwheels, Craig.
Decent gaff this, babes.
Riverside view. Posh like that.
So we are staying at the Glenmore Hotel and Apartments, and conveniently, next door, there's a distillery and a brewery. Ulebist?
Hotel, distillery. Hotel, distillery.
Just so good to be back in there, Scotland. I just love it. I love this distillery as well. It's sick. It's like brand spanking new, really cool branding. Like the artwork's by the guy who draws the stuff from Metallica. Like how cool is that?
So we're going to have a little taste in here. Now obviously Craig is a massive whiskey fan, but myself, I'm still trying to get used to it. I love to smell Craig's breath after he's had a whiskey. I feel like someone's put like a flamethrower down my throat. But we're going to give it a go anyway, and fingers crossed.
This one here, it's called Copac. It's a really complex flavour.
That's really nice. Have you tried it?
I haven't tried it yet.
Go
I don't
on.
feel like part of the team because you're both so passionate, and I'm like, I feel drunk and I've only smelt it.
Have a little taste. But keep it in your mouth.
That is hot.
It's kind of straight to your head, yeah.
So we're like BFFs with Nicole now. I'm showing her the houses we want to buy here up in Scotland. She's gone to get me a whiskey that she thinks might gateway me in, because that just knock your socks off. You like it, don't you?
I love it. Apparently this guy glows in the dark as well.
I've got glow-in-the-dark shoelaces.
The more you try it, your palate matures.
So I've got an immature palate.
I think you're just immature in general.
I do have glow-in-the-dark laces.
Listen, if you don't like it, we're just going to have to try another one.
It's gonna be a long night. Put some more water in.
I can't.
Oh, Trevor, we love you. Hey!
Yeah.
Someone's had a couple of whiskies, look out.
Only me, sorry.
Ah, savage.
Come on, darling. Dinner time. That looks lush.
Let's just move here tomorrow, shall we?
Okay. Not gonna lie, there is fruit on my dessert, but I'll let them off.
Yeah, brilliant. So proud of you for having your first interview, babes. Wow.
Be kind.
You were on your way to an interview in the Amazon rainforest, Wall Street, and you skipped leg day.
Do you have skinny legs? Fuck's babes. Oh, one more thing. Because we're in Scotland, I thought if we're riding a bike and it rains, I can't be holding an umbrella. But the best thing is, Craig, I'll go in for you too.
Oh, thank you. Right then, let's go and pick up our vehicles, plural. So as we mentioned, we're doing this adventure in 3 parts. On our boots, on our bikes, which we're about to pick up, to then cycle to our boat.
I haven't actually got boots on, I've got wipeable interview shoes.
Perfect for riding mountain bikes.
E-bike, innit?
Come on then, Seb, you're going to be late for the interview, love.
I was promised an e-bike, Craig.
We can go on the road, can't we? Nice day.
So on this route we're passing loads of like professional bikers. They're Lycra on, they're smart watches. And then I got a pair of shiny school shoes and a tie. They must be looking at me like, what's she up to?
Cali Cruisers, that's us, babes. Can't believe they're trusting us with a boat, to be honest.
We arrived at our massive boat. Watched the safety video.
You listening?
And Seb gave us a rundown of how to use it.
Have you done much with boats before?
No.
No, it's the first time. Come in, place to look over the top. So your toilet and shower is just in there. Have you used a vacuum toilet before?
Is this like a plane or?
Not quite like a plane. You close the toilet seat lid and that creates the seal. Give that 6 pumps, that creates a vacuum and that pulls it all through into the holding tank.
Is that what they have in space?
So starting the engine, the throttle control is here. Push it in the direction you want the bow to go. And it's pretty effective. So we just ask everyone if you can in the morning just have a quick engine check.
Is that normal?
Yeah, straight down.
So Seb's just taken Craig out. He's told him to like pivot in a 360 and then we're going to reverse back into the slot that we came out of, just for like a little practice. He's doing really well.
So you're going to be heading to Urquhart Harbour tonight and Drumna Drocket.
Oh yeah. I know the spot.
Our first activity was around an hour away. Seb would come with us for a bit, but then we were on our own. Squeaky bum time.
So relaxing, I thought I'd be nervous. I mean, it's probably because Seb's still on board with us.
No. Seb, there's 2 bedrooms. You want to stay, mate, for the whole time?
Yeah, I'll stay, why not?
Alright, so we're coming up to our first pontoon. See how good of a skipper our Craig is. Nicely done. But if you don't know knots, just tie lots.
So it's still quite loose.
Oh, my bow line's come undone. It's not really doing anything now, is it really? Should be tight. Tight. Don't sign it, Craig. Don't do it.
Alright, I'll let you set him off.
Alright, Seb's officially gone. We are on our own.
How is this a thing? How have they just given us a boat and gone, go on, me and my 12-year-old kid? Can you have a look at that and try and figure out where we're supposed to be going?
What?
Can you have a little wicked time on your holidays?
Oh, sort of. I think it's nervous laughter. So we head this way and in about 1 hour's time, after we get through Loch Ness, we get to a tea room that has got, Craig, Highland cows.
Yes, it has.
Now that Seb's gone, let's open this baby up. Let's see what she can really do.
Motorboating across Loch Ness was an absolute dream, and we couldn't believe that we were doing it on our own.
So I guess I never really knew it, but now that we're here, I think this must be a bucket list tick off. Who knew you could like self-boat drive across Loch Ness? It's gorgeous, so stunning, so vast, like the colours are incredible. It's totally moody grams, you know? And I just feel very excited and honoured to be here and being able to do this right now. If you get the chance to come and do this, please come and do this. It's slightly terrifying for the first sort of half an hour, but then as soon as you get behind the wheel, the whole place opens up. The loch is vast, you know, you haven't got to worry about hitting anything. It's just amazing. We're just pulling into our park up for the night.
Moorings, not a parker.
Oh, a moorings.
You're a boat lifer now.
Yeah, sorry, that did sound weird. More here for the night. We'll just have to take it really slowly to go in, and then you could kind of have to reverse into your spot. So this should be really fun. Decided to tuck ourselves into the bottom corner. Let's go to the bow of the boat. Oh, bow. Is it bow? That's annoying. I thought it was being really good then. I'm not the best throw, I'm not gonna lie. He's got it.
We just moored successfully.
We may have just successfully moored, Craig, yes.
Well, you gotta go, mate. We're late.
So we haven't actually got time to give you a quick tour right now because we've got to meet some Highland cows, so we'll do it when we get back later. Oh my god. I think we can touch these ones. I'm gonna die. Hello.
You look good, yeah?
And they're so friendly.
They are nice and chilled. In the morning they love bread.
Bit of toast, isn't it? Great balayage, are you? People pay good money for that.
This is great, man. We've seen so many, but obviously they've been like not as domesticated as this, so you're always a bit worried to touch them, just in case one of these goes up your bum. Alright, we're surrounded by cows. They won't let us get back in the bus. It's a standoff.
I just don't want to fall up my boat. Oh, yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can't. This is I could live here. If they'd adopt me, I'd move in tomorrow and I'd just be general cow feeder. Yeah, I would.
You are loving life, aren't you?
I really am, honestly. Like, just to see it, never mind to like interact with it.
They do mocktails as well.
This is the best day of my life.
We've also got a vegan toasty that's got vegan haggis. It's banging.
Just gonna enjoy our lunch with a view. We are getting stared out a little bit. I honestly want to cry. This is the best tea room in the whole world. They gave me a little purse, so I'll always remember that my time here, and a little sticker that I can put on my laptop. Everybody, come to Quilla Cride tea room, please. Bye guys, I love you. We didn't know too much about the large, long neck, humped water creature that lived in this loch, or where the mystery actually came from. So for safety reasons, we headed to the Loch Ness Centre for some answers.
The Scottish highlands rise up around it.
So this is the part where we decide whether or not we believe that the Loch Ness Monster is real or not. I'm a believer, absolutely. The biggest, greatest legend in the world.
That's what people say about you.
What do you think? The Loch Ness Monster, is it real or is it fake? Answers in the comments. Yeah, I've got my jumper on, I'm what?
Spot the tourist.
Alright, so we made it to the Great Glen Distillery, which is the smallest distillery in Scotland. Cute doesn't even describe it, it is so tiny and lush.
How good is the gin?
The gin is spot on. We're going to buy a bottle now for Craig's mum, because everywhere we go in the world we always try and buy her a bottle of gin, so Jude has got the best gin collection of anyone I know in this world. Time for some food. So I got the linguine. Oh, nice t-shirt, babes.
Thanks. If you know, you know. I don't know what it is about having that boat. It's just sensational. Can't wait to show you around. Boat's still here. It's a good sign. Who's ready for this tour then? Welcome to our home. Come on in. I've got no idea of boat terminology, so I'm just going to make it up. This is the stern.
No.
What do they call it? This is the helm, isn't it? This is the floating living room. Sofa this side. Ashtray for the... Tiny TV as well, couple of knobs, one behind the camera. Moving on to the strip pole. You got a big group when you fancy a little...
Shake it, babe, shake it.
Steering wheel, vital piece of kit. What's that? That where you go when you're naughty, is it?
They all open, do they?
Yeah. 400 litres of water in the van, 200 litres lasts us about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We've got this for 3 days. And we got a lovely little kitchen, complete with a full-size fridge, another strip pole. Follow me down to the living quarters, that's what they call them. This is a whole wet room as well, so you can just have a mad shower. What I love about this is there's like a slanted mirror. Because it's so low, obviously if it was straight, you couldn't see yourself, you would just see your genitalia. But because it's slanted up, you can see your face. Genius. So this boat sleeps 6 people. 2 people in the living room, which turns into a bed. There's 2 bunk beds in here. A cozy little room. It's full of Treb's clothes at the moment. And then the main bedroom. This bed's so comfortable as well. Full length mirror, couple of hooks, and loads of room. And then this is the, what do they call the back bit?
It's called the back of the boat.
Alright lads, we are pooped, so we'll catch you in the morning.
It really is though, because it's always been like a want of mine to be able to go on a boat and not feel really sick. Actually getting a huge boat like this that we're able to drive, we've got our own privacy and everything, it's just been amazing. Like, I'm so happy. It's one of those like little cheesy grateful for life moments, you know. I've just been sat here this morning thinking,
We're gonna buy a boat, yeah.
only if we can live in it in Scotland and not go on the treacherous seas. I'd love to think we could do this full time, you know. What do you guys think? Would you still watch if we did like full-time boat life?
Eat your breakfast though, we gotta go.
Look at my guy doing his boat jobs.
This is the life for me, I'm telling you.
What's the plan for today then?
Fort Augustus, lovely cruise on a mirrored lake. We're cooking.
So this is our map of Loch Ness. We're probably around about here right now. So we've got this whole loch to do to get us to Fort Augustus. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. The winds are in our favour today, so relax, sit back, hold on to your children, and keep your eyes peeled for the Loch Ness monster. So the weather's taking a turn. Craig's just woken up from his little nap. I might make some sandwiches because I'm starving.
Oh, I think it's Charlie.
You complaining about how to make sandwiches? No? Sure? How about that? Here we are. I'll take that one. If by any chance you're watching and you're selling, give us a ring. Gorgeous.
Trev, we are approaching Fort Augustus. If you would like to man the helm, no, man the starboard, no, man the front. Grab the ropes!
Yes, sir, yes, sir. We were a little bit nervous to get to our last destination, Fort Augustus. This beautiful historic town is home to a flight of 6 canal locks, meaning we would need to maneuver our boat through the locks by getting out and pulling it. Luckily, along this whole canal, whenever you need to like go through bridges or go through locks, there is somebody there to help you. Like there'll always be somebody there because there's a lot of first timers with boats coming through these locks. This is so gorgeous. There's ducks. Meep meep, meep meep, excuse me. All right, we've been given the green light. Everybody is making their way down to the locks. So nervous, honestly. There's just so many, like, I'm guessing at least £250,000 boats around here, and I just don't want to hit any of them, you know? I am sweating.
Quite a lot of spectators for this. This is actually fascinating.
Usually something like this wouldn't bother me. I'd be like super excited, but the fact that both me and Craig have got separate jobs, if you've got to rely on me, you're probably gonna die. Which is terrifying. If you're coming, bring a good team with you.
Never thought I'd be taking a boat for a walk in Scotland.
Oh, this is so much fun though.
That's it, and keep pulling that slack in.
Oh my God, have I got a sweat moustache? Weather's not helping today, to be honest. It's absolutely boiling. All right, we've made it, lads. Oh, into the open now. Everybody did the 5 locks really well. Nobody crashed. Well, there was a small crash, but it wasn't us, thank God. We're here. Rope burn. We are parked.
We've made it to Cairo, which was like 20 minutes from Fort Augustus. We're not actually staying here. We're going to go back to Fort Augustus for the night. So we're going to get off and have a little bike ride down the Great Glen Way. I'm buzzing.
Hopefully I'll just cycle off the blisters that were created yesterday. The interview shoes, they're going in the bin. But we get a good UK summer. Hiya. This is stunning, Craig.
You were moaning just now. I don't want to do it.
No, I wasn't. Not at all, I wasn't. This is why we want to live in Scotland. That was the best bike ride I've been on in a while. Probably because the last time I was on a bike was September last year. I mean, it's lovely to see our friends and everything, but my body's like, what are we doing? Don't even like cycling.
Who brings platforms on a cycling trip?
Stunning scenery though. It's really, really beautiful.
Magical Nessie food. Sprinkle this magic food into Loch Ness and then follow these steps. Close your eyes and count to 10. Keep your eyes closed and jump up and down on the spot 3 times. Now open your eyes and see if you can spot her. Nothing.
It's actually been a really boiling day here in Scotland, which has been glorious. After that bike ride, my feet are boiling. So I'm gonna stick them in the loch. Ah, it's freezing. Oh, that's so nice. Actually, I have no idea what's in there. It's proper dark. Let's have a look. Could be anything in there.
Biking done. Back to Fort Augustus.
Some dinner, I'm absolutely starving.
It's been a big day. We've learned a lot. We've been pulling a boat, but it's been intense, but it's been bloody brilliant so far. If you're watching this and you're thinking, I would never do that because it looks terrifying, it's actually really straightforward. If me and Trev can do it, you'll be fine. You can do it for like a full week all the way down to Fort William as well. I wish we had more time.
Have a nap, okay?
You have a nap, babes. You enjoy your holidays.
Tonight's dinner is in the Inch Hotel.
What's on the back of your legs? Look, you've been sweeping chimneys, love.
I've been working hard today, bro. I've earned my keep and my dinner. I mean, I need to get more colour in my diet, so
Didn't realise this is going to be proper fine dining tonight. I've got a cap on and there's a hole in my t-shirt.
Probably should have had a shower before we came in.
Probably should have washed before we came here, yeah.
Smells divine.
Top views, top food, not bad company. So you only had one gin, can't even put a jumper on.
I did have a gin, love, I did.
Trev's about. She's going to be knocking on people's boats now when we get back to the harbour.
Armed with a packet of jammy dodgers, we were keen to get back to the boat, get a cup of tea and settle in for the night. I'll make you a cup of tea, but first we've got a de-drag. Alright, the tea's on. Oh, just remembered. We've got scones, Craig, from earlier. Oh, here you are, darling boy.
Darling boy.
He probably could have had all that made while I was in the shower, but did he? Did he help?
Here's a debate that's going to divide the internet. First debate, is it scone or is it scone? Second one, would you put the cream on first or the jam on first? If you don't put the jam on first, then you're mental, because it's the thicker, stickier substance and the cream needs to be dolloped on top afterwards.
Do you understand what you've got on your knife right now? Good night, everybody. I'll get that one next, I think. There's only one thing we need for this morning's walk. Ready.
Ready. So we start in the morning with a lovely forest walk, views of the Loch Ness. Scenes when it rains are just as magical as when the sun's out.
Honestly, it's really mad, and for a country that hopefully we're gonna call home very soon, it's just amazing to be back, like explore a new place and just fall in love with the whole country all over again.
Shout out to all our Scottish homies.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll welcome us with open arms when we do move. But yeah, what a start to the day.
Also, massive shout out to my hairdresser Harriet. I gave her this wig and she cut it into a mullet for me.
Trying to be me.
Oh, I want to get in so bad, Craig. Not gonna lie, I did bring my bathers.
Do a bomb then.
Craig, they're actually coming to us. Ah!
This is amazing.
How are you doing this morning? I mean, how are you doing this morning?
So we thought now would be a good time to say our Scotland maps are live on our website. Every single trip we've done in Scotland includes all of the places we've been. There's over 200 pins.
Pins for the best places to eat, the best places to see the Highland cows, activities like routes that we've done in our van. All of it is in there. So do yourselves a favour, don't stress out, don't make yourself an itinerary. We've done it all for you.
Done it for you, lads. Go to our website.
We just be friends? No.
Pop back to the boat to change because the sun's come out and now it's a glorious day.
Do I look like a hillbilly, truthfully though, with this hat on?
Yeehaw!
Alright, no more insults because I'm absolutely starving and I will batter you.
Quick spot of lunch before our next activity. It's going to be a mental one. Excited?
I think so. Why didn't we get these to begin with?
So fun fact, Thomas Telford, who actually built these lochs over 200 years ago, is the genius engineer who also built the Telford suspension bridge. Last summer, we pushed a wheelie bin across it. Nice one, Thomas. If you didn't build that, we wouldn't have completed the wheelie bin challenge.
Time to go canoeing. The sun is out and I literally thought this day could get any better until about 15 golden retrievers just launched into the water. Look at them all!
So far so good. Last time we were on a canoe, we capsized. So hopefully this one goes a bit more smooth. Is this Scotland or the Caribbean? It is boiling, mate.
I have found the house of my dreams and it's got all of this land and then that is your view that you're looking out on. So whenever we've been looking for houses in Scotland, we've also been looking for some with like lots of land, because it would be a dream of mine to actually get married in Scotland, but get married like on our own land next to our house. I just think that would be amazing. Put up a marquee, like loads of sheep, loads of animals, and just have a massive party. That would be a top wedding, I feel. Hey buddy, hi. You want to be my friend?
Alright lads, all good things come to an end. It's a sad time because we have to say goodbye to our boat. It's been bloody brilliant, but now we're going to check into our new spot.
But I don't want to leave. This has been the best trip, honestly. It's blown all of my expectations. If you can, if you find yourself coming to Scotland, or even if you don't, you should book to come to Scotland and do this trip because it has been sensational. All right, Craig Holmes, if you would like to tell the future customers of the Loch Inn what you've got there.
A chickpea burger. Looks pretty naughty. Final meal in Scotland. I can't believe how quickly this trip's gone. And we're leaving tomorrow, so it's bittersweet. We checked into the Loch Chambers, which is right in the middle of Fort Augustus. The room's beautiful. Got a banging bath, little balcony where you can see the loch. Just gorgeous.
Cheers. do you want to sponsor?
Two scallywags. Thanks very much.
Our boat friend. Alright lads, that is it. We just want to say a massive thank you to Visit Scotland and to everyone else who's made this trip possible. Once again, it's just been an epic time. Just bloody love this country and can't wait to come back again.
I know, I do love it. Every time we come back I fall in love with it even more, and I cannot wait to put an offer in on a house up here somewhere. But tomorrow we fly home, so we've got to repack and fly to Africa, where we'll be taking part in the Put-Foot Rally, because we've got to give out some shoes.
So thanks to everyone who's donated so far.
We cannot wait to show you what vehicle we're going to be driving.
See you next week lads. 1, 2, 3, bye!
I think my ankles are swollen, you know?
Dead end. It's not our way.
Jump, and then I'm going to jump in my seat whenever my food's ready.
You're so smart.
So smart, you know. Not really at the right angle at the moment. Alright Skipper, you good?
No.
Can we just go behind me a second? See, can you see my bum?
Show me a little picture from your holidays.
Next to the Loch Ness monster. We just want to say a huge thank you to Visit Scotland, the Scottish Canals and Cali Cruises for a real smashing trip. In fact, just a thank you to all of the local people that we've encountered exploring this area. The hospitality in the Highlands always leaves us smiling.